All right, welcome back. Let's talk energy because tensions remain high as Israel targets Iran's missile production sites. Oil and natural gas prices have been rising over the past week on concerns that shipping may be hindered or even shut down in the ultra-critical Persian Gulf and Strait of Hormuz. But here's a story you are not hearing much about elsewhere. Even if shipping remains the same as it is today, and the ships, they are still flowing, you may still see energy prices that you pay go up. Let's find out why. Anoop Singh is the global head of shipping research at Oil Brokerage, and he graciously agreed to join us live from Singapore, where it is about 2:15 in the morning. So, Anoop, thank you for either getting up or staying up. I'm not sure which one. How high are you seeing shipping costs go up, even as the ships keep moving? Their insurance and other costs, I have to imagine, are rising.
Hi, Brian. Yeah, good afternoon. Thanks for having me. Shipping costs are certainly on the way up, and it's partly because of associated direct costs, but a lot of it also has to do with perceived risk and the risk premiums. As things stand right now, yes, the Straits of Hormuz is open, the passage in and out of the Middle East Gulf is open, but ship owners are now very seriously toying with the possibility that they could have their ships locked up inside if things go south, and so they have to ask for a bit of a premium. It's the same sort of risk premium that you see in the oil markets. You're seeing the same sort of risk premium reflected in the shipping market. So before the 12th of June, if you had to take a super tanker full of oil and ship it, let's say from the Middle East Gulf into China, you were paying $1.40 per barrel of oil moved, and now that's gone up to $2.40 per barrel of oil moved. And it's a cascade. It's firm. It's cascading across different sizes, different regions.
Is there any sign, Anoop, of this moderating, or is it, in your mind, you think still going to go higher? I would imagine the ship owners know their ships are needed. They're critical, and so they can charge, I would imagine, a lot.
Well, there are caps on how much the market will pay, and a lot of it is driven by news flows. For instance, till the 18th of June, we had reached a bit of a plateau, and then there was all the conversation and very aggressive rhetoric from the United States president, and that again got us going a leg higher. Now, where things stand right now, there is a 2-week pause initiated by the U.S. government as Donald Trump, the president, tries to give another opportunity for negotiation and truce. Mm-hmm. So the temperature has eased off, and you see it reflected even in the oil markets. Yet the risk remains, right? So in terms of how do we see it progressing forward, heightened risk levels. The Gulf, the Straits of Hormuz still is undergoing, activities and actions which hinder smooth transport, including things like jamming of GPS signals. So the risk remains, So it will remain very news flow oriented from here.
You mentioned something really important. A couple days ago, we had 2 ships collide. Now, listen, ships collide a lot more often than we'd think. I mean, they're big, giant. It can be dark outside. It's the ocean. But there was some talk about, as you pointed out, GPS signals being jammed. I hate speculating, Anoop, but risk, that's how risk is measured. If we were to see another incident or reports of a bomb being laid in the water or something of that nature, what would happen to those increased shipping costs?
Yeah, they would for sure be under serious upward momentum. I'm being a little bit cautious here because the most recent incident was possibly not related to the GPS jamming. It happened in a location which is about 20 miles south of the entrance to the Straits of Hormuz. So generally, the jamming has been happening much closer towards the northern boundary of the waterway. But if, as you suggest, there's a mine or any other similarly kinetic event, then immediately the level of risk goes up. The insurers will want the ship owners and charters to
Yeah.
cover themselves with additional war risk premiums. As of now, the region, is not declared a hot, active war zone. Yeah? Despite whatever we are seeing and hearing with respect to
Yeah.
missiles flying around and rockets and so on and so forth, the Joint War Committee, which is the Lloyd's List Association subcommittee, has not yet increased the level of war threat in the region. So the insurance premiums haven't really gone up, but that could happen if something like an event that, like you suggest, does come about.
Let's hope it does not. And right now, the ships are flowing. I look every day, and you can see it's amazing how many ships there are. Anoop Singh, Oil Brokerage, live from Singapore. We'll let you get some sleep. Anoop, thank you very much.